Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today I am going to explain you routing in Laravel. Okay, but small thing I want to requesting you, please see the previous videos. Those are the basis for this video. Okay, now this is the notes. If anybody comment in my uh, chart, you can chat. I'll provide you these notes also. Okay, see here. Before going to the topic, small request from my end. Please subscribe and like and share this video so that it will helpful for our channel to increase my views and so that I can give you advanced content in the Laravel and the other technologies also. Okay, this channel is for your career. Okay, it is not for just giving the knowledge. It will give you from top to end. So that's why I'm requesting you to please subscribe, like and share this video. Then we'll go into the topic, right? So what is the routing in the Laravel? What is the meaning of routing? See here, routing some URL will be there. If you call that, it will call some output. It will give us some output. Means if you call some URL related to Laravel, whatever URL you created, it will give you some output based upon the work code. Just simple terms you can understand. Don't go into the depth. Okay. So here, what are the specialty of this here URLs is we can customize the URLs. Means whatever the URL name you want, you can give. Whatever the content and the URL is not linked. Okay. The content whatever you want, you can give. That URL whatever you want, you can specify also. There is no such relation between the URL and the output. Okay. So next one. So here, what are the important files? So in relation to the routing, we have two files are there. One is web.php and second one is the api.php. Okay. So now we will focus on mainly on the web.php. After that, I will explain you these things. Okay. So now in this project, now we are focusing on the web.php. Okay. So I went into the this terminal git bash I'm using. In this, I used this composer command, okay, to create the Laravel project. So I created with the project name called routing hyphen project, because here we are going to explain you about the routing concepts, right? So we created Laravel project so by using this command. So as we know, so we need to wait for 5 to 10 minutes until the project will be created. So you need to wait for some time. This already I explained in the previous video. Please check the previous video. You'll get to know how this is happening. Okay, so now I created a new Laravel project with a name called routing-project. Okay, this is the folder I will show you. This is the folder what I created. So I'm going to open this in the close it. Again I am opening for you. So I can right click here and open with code. Code is nothing but VS Code, right? I think you are able to see the things. Make so, right. Okay. Here, before opening the terminal, if I want to run the application, I already explained in the last video. PHP, this artisan serve. Okay, something is happening. Okay, PHP artisan serve. press enter. So we need to wait for some just 1 or 2 minutes only until this command will be activated. It will start the server. See, it already started. So this is the URL what you want. If you want to access this, I'll show you. This is the default page, whatever you are going to see, right? This is a default page given by the Laravel. This is the default page, means this is a readme code given by the Laravel. Okay. Now we'll check. We'll go through the things. Okay. So I already explained you. For routing, we need two files. One is web.php and second one is ap.php. Those will be in the ap.php in the inside this routes folder. So I explained about these folders, things, everything in the previous videos. Just please check the video. Okay. Small thing to all of the viewers. Please subscribe and like and share these videos. It will be helpful for our channel. Okay. For yours also. Because how it will, because this is inspiration for me, I can create more videos. Okay. Then now first I'm going to the web.php. Now we are focusing on the only web.php. So I'm clicking on that. Okay. See here. Now whatever you are seeing this page, right? When you are seeing this is the coming from this line. Now I'm not focusing on this, just I want to create our own URLs. Okay, creating own URLs. How we will create, we'll explain. Okay, see, there is a route. This is route is a class. It contains one static method called get. So in this lesson there are two parameters we need to pass. One is the URL, whatever you want. For example, I am writing like a test1. Second one is a function. This is called anonymous function. We don't have a name. That's why this is called anonymous function. Then here you can write simply some string. Here I am writing like a test1 page. Okay, just semicolon must be needed. Here also semicolon you need to add. Okay, now just I'm going to test. So how you need to call slash test1. Got right? So that's why I told you one thing. The URL, whatever the keyword you are using, the content of the page, there is no link. Whatever the content you want, you can give the output. Whatever the URL you want, you can give. There is no link between this. Okay. This way, this is the called basic way of method of creating the routes. Okay. And second thing, no, here I'll explain you now. I'm going to explain you about these routes by using the Laravel documentation, right? So here I'm going towards Laravel. This is the Laravel. If I want to go to the routing, here basic concept is there, right? Here that you can, first thing is there, that is the routing. Before going to this, we need to uh, think about the which Laravel version you are using in the current project. So if you want to know that, just open the composer.json. There you need to see the require. Inside that you need to check this Laravel framework, which version I am using now, 8.75. But here, just here check, this is the 10th version. So we need to, which version we need? 8th version. So I am selecting the now 8th version, because the documentation, whatever you are seeing, right, this is the documentation will be changed based upon the version. So I am focusing on the version which is 8th version. So based upon that only we need documentation. Okay, so I'm recommending always for everybody, just go through this documentation. Don't go through the only tutorials. Okay, they will give some brief. If you go through this documentation, you will be master in the Laravel. Okay, now I am focusing on the basic routing. This is called basic routing, whatever I explained you. Okay, this thing we don't need to focus now, we'll explain that. Okay, basic routing. And second, I don't want to explain you in detail about all these things. Mostly I will cover. Okay. Second thing here, this is the available route methods. What are the methods? Here static methods. Now I showed you get. You can add post method. You can use put method, patch method, delete method, and there will be options also. Okay. So these type of methods you can use for routing. Okay. So we'll learn step by step. We don't. There is no hurry of things. Okay. There will be a dependency injection for this request. I'll explain you what needed. I don't want you make you hurry. Okay, this is a redirect method. I'll show you. This is the purpose of this. Okay, I'll show you how it will be used. Redirect method. Okay, see here. I'm going here. Now I'm going to view.php. Now I'm creating a new one. And the thing is, you don't need to create in the next line. You can keep in same line also. There is no issue. Okay, you can keep in the same line. You don't need to keep in a. Here I am creating a route called test2. Here test2 page. Okay, now I'm opening the test2. Then test2 page will be opened. Now I'm going to explain you about the redirect method. Static method called redirect. We'll see. Here I'm creating another route called route colon colon. Instead of get method, I'm calling redirect method. What it is saying, if I am going to test 3, if I am going to access test 3, I want to redirect this to the test 1 page. Test 1 page means if anybody wants to use this test 3, this should redirect the test 3 to the test 1 page. It will happen or not, we'll check now. I'll show you in this documentation also. Close this. See here. Same, right? I'll show you now. Test 3. Okay. It will be redirected. Means it will automatically, when you enter, automatically will go to the test 1 page. See, even if you enter test 3, it is going to the test 1. This is called the redirect methods. Okay, closing this one. Okay, this is called a redirect. Permanent redirect. This is not that much useful. We'll see this later. Then, what are the view routes? Before going to the view routes, we'll see the view function. There's a view helper function there. We'll see that so that we can understand what is this. Okay, see here. So I'm creating another route called route colon colon get method. Okay, inside I'm creating like a test 4. So as you know, test 4, inside that we need to write a function. I need to close this. Here I'm writing return test 4 page. Okay, see here. Now I'm calling test 4 page. You got right? But here I need, this is just plain string. I need some HTML page. I need tags, everything. I can write small code here. I can't write big chunk of code. So then how I can show that page? For that say, okay, I am commenting this. Okay, so return. There is a function called view. This is a helper function. This is given by Laravel. Okay, so inside that I need to call some file name. Okay, this view function, whatever the helper function, it will find a file which is present in the views folder, that is present inside the resources views. It will check this folder. Here I am going to create one file called test dot the test4, right? I'll create test4 dot blade.php. What is the use of blade.php? I'll tell you later. Okay, this is a file. Here I'm creating just h1 tag, test for page. Okay. So here I am going to add what is say just test for. You don't need to add. If you want, you can add test for dot blade dot php. Okay. You don't need to add test for. That's it. Now we'll check it is coming or not. I'll reload. Are you able to see, right? Like this, you can see the blade file inside this route method. I hope you got, right? Not only this, if you want, you can not only this complete HTML you can add, like if anybody wants VS Code shortcuts, just ping in the comments. I'll create one video also for you. Okay, this is the structure whatever you provided. Just I'm loading. Let's see. How can I know this that code is present? Just right click and view source. Automatically will see this that code whatever you have in that blade file. Got right? Now here now there Laravel give enter shortcut. If I don't want to create like this function again, I don't want to return like this. There any shortcut? I'll show you. See here, there is called a view. So here this is a URL, this is the blade file. You don't need to again write some function, some return, some view. You don't need to write. Just you need to call this way. This is a shortened form of whatever we written before. We'll see here now. Route colon view. Okay, inside that first URL is called test 5 comma. We don't need to write here function. Just you need to write string called blade file. This is it. Test 5. Here I am going to create one file called test 5 dot blade dot php. Okay, just I'm copying whatever it is in the test and pasting here. Here I'm so I need to use semicolon here. Just add it. Right. Test 5 will see here now. Got right? It is nothing but this line is nothing but shortened form of this method. But I don't recommend this. If you want, you can use. Okay, I don't recommend. Learn this method only. For interview purpose, it will be helpful for you. But normally use this method only. It will be helpful for your long-term purpose. Okay, don't see for the shortcuts. Okay. Then this is the view routes and some parameters. For example, if I want to know about for example, there are students are there. I need student number 1 ID. Think details I need. So that I need to for that I need to pass that ID of the student into that URL. Then how? So we need to pass like this. I'll show you. See here. Just I'm copying this stuff. Whatever written is there, right? Now I am focusing on parameterized routes. Parameterized routes. Okay. Students. Students. Okay. Here what I told, I need ID. So maybe why I am passing ID is like a variable. So whatever you are passing through the browser, that will be stored inside this variable. Okay. If I want that output, just you need to add $ID. It is not fixed. ID in ID place whatever number, anything you can pass. There is no fixed you need to pass like that only. Okay. So students slash ID will see. I'll show you now. Students slash 121 120 students NTS students undefined variable ID. Student ID is, for concatenation purpose we'll do dot. Let's see here. See here, you need to pass from here to here also. You can't directly from here to here. Okay. So here also whatever it is there, you need to pass that into ID. Now you will see. Got right? 123. If 124, you need to pass 124. Automatically it will come. I hope you got. So here, for example, no, I don't want ID. If I want number, NUM, you can write. When it is NUM, you need to use same variable name here also. Same this here also. Got right? You can write something number, any number. Write text also, no issue, because there is no, we didn't validating any data. I think you got right. But here, see, if I don't pass this, then anything will happen. See, you are itself not found. So in some scenarios, we need some option called we may pass, we may not pass. It is not, there is no compulsory I need to pass ID. Then there is a one thing called optional parameters. See, I'll show you. This, when you added this question mark, there is a optional parameters. If you add it, will come. If you don't add it, will not come. So for that you need to add like this. Let's see. Got right? But what is happening when you add like this? Here the number validation is happening. You can't call this. So you also need to keep this like a optional. Just I'm removing this. Okay. Let's see. And the thing is, when it is optional, you are storing here null or some data. You can add. Okay. So let me see. I am adding. Then no issue will come. Got right? So when you add a question mark, it will be optional. And second thing, you need to assign some value to this parameter. I hope you got. Okay. A regular expression is not needed that much. Named routes. I hope you got uh, some knowledge based upon that. And route groups, I'll tell you route groups. So route groups is like these are like a middleware. It is like a grouping of the different routes. For example, see here, there is a test 4 is there. Here, grouping of routes. Okay. Here, understand one thing. I'm creating one route. Here, I'm adding like a test slash stu1 means student 1. Okay. Test hyphen stu1. Okay, I'm removing this. I don't want this. I'll show you. Okay, this blade file is not there, right? Just I'm writing the string. I'm doing like a, I'm not I'm just following the if errors are come, how we need to solve also I'm showing. Just not like a what is called copy pasting things. Live coding I'm doing. Okay, just I'm showing here. Now I'm copying this and pasting here. Right? Same thing. I'm creating another round. Here instead of stu1, I'm passing stu2. stu2. So this method you already know. Here the what is the special thing is, see, if both for both URL the test is common. If test is common, why I need to write two times? I can group them, right? That's only I'm doing now. Route colon colon. See the documentation. See, this is called, those are called route groups. Okay, you can group the things. These are like a middlewares also. Yeah, see, this is called prefix. This one you can use for that. So I'm copying this prefix. Means just it will be adding like a groups. See, I'll show you. Route prefix. Okay. Here, what prefix for both? What is the prefix? Test. So slash test. Okay. Dot arrow g r o u p group. Inside that there will be a function. So inside that I'm copying this and pasting this. Here I don't want test. I don't want to write this. I'll show you same way it will work or not. We'll see here. So now for both the common one is it is now it is outside. Before this we combine this. So if you want common prefixes, we will use this method also. We'll see it is working or not. We'll check. It is working, right? That is called the grouping. In the grouping, there are different methods. That is called prefixes. We can subdomain routing and controllers also we can use, and we can use middlewares also. I'll explain these things in the next okay classes. If any of the concept of these things you need, just put it in the comment. Whatever needed for our for the beginners, I'm explaining. I'm not explaining all the things. Whatever needed for us, those things are only I'm explaining now. I hope you understand very well. If you like this video, please subscribe and like, share and comment. Thanks for seeing this video.